This week on the Spotlight, we have trivia from Gilhooly's, a beautiful bar on 103rd. And then we go to Jimmy Butler when he was with the Bulls. You know he's not there anymore. I hope you know that. And then we flash back to Tim Raines, a critical and important White Sox player, Hall of Famer, great dude. And Scottie Pippen, a Hall of Famer from the Bulls. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to Gilhooly's for Benkowski Trivia, Friday, May 25th at 8 p.m. Music, movies, TV, sports, and requests. Eat, drink, and play. 3901 West 103rd Street in Chicago. It'll be a fun pint. You've got to get to the Sock. Live Benkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays, 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. Lulu's has it all. Italian beef, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, gyros, fish, salads, subs, ribs, at Taylor and Ogden, 2200 West. A great place. Lulu's has what you need. Stop in, check it out, eat there, take it with you. Lulu's, a great, great West Side tradition. TV comedies, Barbara Bush and Other Bushes. Taco Bell's, what would you like? Music, I hear you. That was a dramatic start to the show, what you did there. In 2009, this group sang, I Got a Feeling. Yes, Black Eyed Peas is right. So you're on the board. And you got 50. And now I go to the crew and the family of the crew. Crew and family. TV, Barbara Bush, or Music 2000s? TV. On the TV show Friends, the first name of the character played by Matthew Perry. Chandler is right. So Chandler. So you get the 50. And now we go to Poor Pearl over there in the corner. Poor Pearl. You want Barbara Bush, 2000s music, or TV? TV. Her initials are EK. Who plays the unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? EK. Okay, we'll move on. We'll go to Taco Bell's. This is the kind of show you would watch. Who plays the unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Her initials are EK. 5 seconds. It's okay. And now we go to the crew and the family of the crew. EK. 5 seconds.
Aaron!
I heard Ellie. Ellie's right. Did you say Kaling?
Yeah.
No, that's not it. It's Ellie Kemper. So nobody got it, but it was an interesting try. So now we're back to Poor Pearl. Poor Pearl, what would you like to play? Barbara Bush, music of the 2000s or TV? Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush was born in which major eastern U.S. city?
Oh, it comes with crispy, but you want to guess?
5 seconds. Did you say Hartford? It's an interesting try. We're looking for something bigger than Hartford. And we go to Taco Bell's, the big eastern city where Barbara Bush was born. Boston. Also very interesting, well thought out, intelligent, but not it. And we go to the Crew. The Crew and the family of the Crew.
New York!
New York is right. As as they used to say in Green Acres, New York is where I'd rather be. I get allergic smelling hay. 50. So Crew got that. They go to 100. Poor Pearl, select. 2000s music, TV, or Barbara Bush. And Elder Bushes. Sophia Bush, who was recently on Chicago PD, was on a WB show that had a 3-word title, and one of the words was a number. What was that 3-word show?
We know it too. Get out of here, Taco.
They don't have it? So we go to Taco Bell's. One Tree Hill, look at that. Boy, I saw so much enthusiasm for the Taco Bells when they got that. They moved to 110 in the lead.
What?
The Crew in disbelief that they could ever be behind, but they are. So, Crew and family, what do you want?
Not the Bushes.
They've stayed the same. It's music 2000s, TV comedies, Barbara Bush and other Bushes. TV. On Brooklyn Nine-Nine, there's a character, a lady detective whose actress initials are SB, and there's a lady detective who's a stand-up comedian, CP. Name either SB or CP on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nobody watches
5 seconds. Except the millions who flock to this show.
S, you said S what?
SB or CP.
CP. Carol Perez.
Carol Perez is not it. We go to Poor Pearl. Poor Pearl. Do you know any of these characters? Who do you think? Sarah Bernhardt. She's a real person, but not this person.
Taco Bell said when you're talking to them, speak up.
Oh, Taco Bell. Taco Bell's. I got a Taco Bell scold. So Taco Bell on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Name either SB or CP. Females in the cast. Doesn't look so good. All right, it's going around. The answers, and you're going to watch this show from now on just to spite me. Stephanie Beatriz and Chelsea Peretti is the stand-up comedian. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Furlan, DDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. We're back on the spotlight, and back when we recorded this post game, it was after a bad Bulls loss, and you know, those come around nowadays. Whoa. Anyway, Jimmy Butler was the subject for this one, and he's particularly even-tempered and not in a bad mood, which you would expect a veteran player to be, I don't know, pretty ticked, pretty disappointed when his team is blown out at home. But just not seeing it, they're kind of like too philosophical for me. Like, let's get them next time. There's some problems with this club, and some people are throwing out theories that it might have to do with the substitution pattern, but Jimmy wouldn't bite.
I feel like you have enough of a say to either go to Fred or go to the front office and say, we can't be playing 12 guys at this point of the season. It's just too hard. As far as it's just not fair as far as rhythm, as far as how, keeping guys confused, as far as minutes. It just seems like it all showed itself tonight.
I don't think fair is the right word. I don't think too many things in life. This game is fair. It's not my job, man. You know what I mean? I can't go and say what coach should do. That's what he's there for. I think everybody name that you see around this locker room is supposed to go out there and play ball, hoop to the best of our abilities. We can't control the lineups, the rotation. That's not us.
But Jimmy, how tough is it, though, to try and develop players at one time, but also try to make the playoffs, which you all want to do, obviously?
I mean, it's different. It's difficult. Everybody out there trying to do the right thing, and sometimes it's a little much. But, I guess everybody's learning right now. Hopefully we start winning and end up where we want to be. But I just want everybody to stay together here. At the end of the day, good, bad, whatever it may be, we gotta have love for one each other and keep doing what we're doing.
Do you feel that people still are?
Yeah, man, we in here together. We show up at practice the next day, game day after that, whatever it may be. But everybody's locked in. Just gotta figure it out. There ain't too much more to say over that.
What happened after the first quarter?
They made a lot of shots. We turned the ball over. We didn't rebound. Game got ugly. That too.
Don't you guys get mad when you're not seeing the effort like you did at the beginning of the game?
I wouldn't say effort. I think they hit some tough shots. We didn't get back from time to time. You can call it effort whenever people are making shots, but that's what they do. They put up a lot of tray balls, make them. I'm not going to doubt our effort tonight, man. They made a lot of shots. When people make shots, people tend to put their head down, and then it's a flurry from there. I'm not down our effort, though.
Jimmy, what do you think the single biggest issue is right now?
Single biggest issue. I don't know. I think everybody trying to play their role is hard because we are playing a lot of guys. Night in and night out, you don't know what it's going to come down to, who's going to play what minutes, with what lineup. I think that's hard. But like I said, we just gotta keep playing, man. no matter what your role is, on any given night, you got to be a star within that role. It's tough. I'm not gonna say that it's easy, but everybody got to be ready.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. Good luck to you.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and their fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
You've got to get to the Sock live Bienkowski trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, Parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's.
We're back in the spotlight, and it's time to talk some baseball. And Tim Raines is here to kind of give us a state of the White Sox, lineup-wise, and maybe some analysis of the pitching. What would you rather talk about first, pitching or hitting?
It doesn't matter.
Well, let's talk about hitting. You know, there's people calling in the radio stations and people analyzing your club in the newspapers and other forms of media are saying that they would like to see the White Sox get on a bit of an offensive roll, and certainly the talent is there, but what element do you think has kept you guys from scoring the runs that we know you're capable of scoring?
I would say the pitching against us, we're definitely not swinging the bat the way we're capable of swinging it. No one is really, as a team, has really stepped up and, you know, held their own. I swung the bat well for a little while, but it's just, you know, Frank has been swinging the bat, Robin. But collectively as a team, all of us hadn't really swung the bat the way we're capable of swinging. Hopefully it's just a matter of time. You know, it's easier said than done. I mean, I can say I'm going to get 3 hits today and not go out and do it. But, you know, I think the key is just everyone just relax and go up there and not try to do more than what they're capable of doing, and just hope that things work out for us.
Another area that we're hearing more and more about these days is that proven hitters like yourself, Steve Sax, maybe even George Bell to an extent, who were successful in other places, come to the White Sox and now they're under the Walt Hriniak system. And some people theorize, not myself necessarily, but I do wonder about it, if the Walt Hriniak system is right for people who've had success elsewhere.
Well, I feel it's right. It's a theory that I've hit with all my whole career, so it's pretty much throw that out of the door. But you know, I don't think Walt is doing anything different to the guys and make them not hit. Everyone has to go up there and swing the bat themselves. I think what Walt does is teaches keeping your head down on the ball and taking good swings. That's about all he can do. I mean, he can't go up there and swing the bat for anyone. And I don't think that I think that's unfair to blame anything on Walt, because he's not going up there and swing the bat, and it's up to us to take what Walt tells us and use it to our advantage. And but still, you got to go up there and swing the bat and get your hits.
Another area that might start to have a long-term effect is the absence of two important team leaders, Ozzie and Pudge. And, of course, he hadn't had Pudge all year. But with Ozzie, it seemed like there was like a resurgence in the club to try to compensate for him, which maybe that emotion has tailed off now. What's it like to be without two key guys like that?
Well, it hurts, I think, to not have two players that have been prominent for this ball club for a number of years. But you know, we can't really blame that on not having those guys around. We're all big league players here, and we all get paid to do a job, and we're all supposed to do the job to go out to win ball games. It's just like right now, things just isn't going our way. I mean, on the road trip, we lost 8 out of 9, but I think we could have won 5 of those ball games. We lost them late in ball games. So, you know, you can always second guess, and you can always say this and say that when a team is losing. But when a team is winning, you know, you can't find anything to say about a team. So, I guess it's just one of those times where we're not winning ball games, and people are trying to find the reasons why.
We put on a show whether you win or lose, so we'll be talking about something. And you touched on the road trip, so it gives me an easy chance to bring it up. Pitching-wise, the starters, in many people's estimation, have gone beyond expectations. You've had 5 guys who've had some consistency, but the relievers really struggled on that trip, and that has been perceived to be the strength of your pitching staff in the past.
Well, yes, it has. I just think right now guys are just not making their pitches right now. I don't know if it's because of maybe it's the way we're swinging the bat and they're not getting their pitches. But I think, you know, it's still early in the season. There's still a lot of time left, and there's still time for us to swing the bat as well as the pitching staff to come through. Like you said, the starting pitcher definitely has kept us in ball games, and the relief pitching have sort of not come in and do the job. But I think before this year is out, you're going to have Bobby Thigpen and Rudinsky coming in and really shutting down the doors.
You've got to get to Jack's, 3325 Ridge Road in Lansing. Trivia every Tuesday at 7 p.m. A very intense competitive game. Any of half a dozen teams can win. You've got to get to Oliver, 6100 West 159th Street for my live trivia. Alternate Wednesdays now at 7 p.m. It's a great place with great food and drink and fun. Get to Oliver's on a Wednesday. I'll see ya. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, great people. Everything great. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Cheryl starts with a humorous recollection of President Clinton going into the Bulls locker room.
Yeah, I know you're both from Arkansas. What other things do you have in common? Because usually players aren't Democrats.
Well, I don't think we have a whole lot in common, other than just being Arkansans and, you know, having an opportunity to watch both our career grow. That's pretty much it.
He's been known as the comeback kid. You've been making comebacks this season yourself, haven't you?
Well, I guess that's another thing that we have in common. But, you know, other than that, you know, I think we're very supportive of each other, and you know, we're definitely enjoying the opportunity to, you know, stand up for our state of Arkansas.
What has happened for you since the All-Star break? I mean, some players are so tired because they participated in the All-Star break. You did, and you've come back really rejuvenated.
I don't think I did anything different. You know, it's the second half of the season, and you know, you look forward to coming out and playing better the second half than you did the first half. So that's pretty much it. I haven't changed anything about my game. I've tried to be a little bit more assertive and a little bit more aggressive offensively, and you know, try to be much more a guard who can create, and you know, try to find guys like Luke for easier shots. But other than that, I'm pretty much the same.
What's been interesting this season that there have been a number of players that have been down on the injured list or, as in Dennis' case, suspended, and you and Michael have really had to hold the ship together and still build these wins. Is it just like you guys are a machine that it's almost so easy?
Well, I think, we've done a good job of keeping ourselves healthy for the most part, and I think that's the number one thing you have to do in this game because of the longevity of the season. But, we've always tried to go through the 82-game season by staying healthy and, keeping the team together. I think being leaders of the ball club is pretty much how we feel like that our leadership can count the most.
Do you look beyond this year at all, or is that something you don't want to look at? When you look at, you got guys, again, 1 year contract, your coach, 1 year contract, yourself, and you got 1 year left.
I don't think about it. I mean, it always crosses your mind, but, you try to block it out, and just hope that, when that day comes, that you're ready to deal with whatever situation arises.
But doesn't it all, I mean, what you've gone through with your contracts in the past and what you've dealt with, and you said a few things early, but you've been so quiet. There's nothing simmering in you at all?
No, not really. I think that, I've grown, I'm matured enough to realize that, I'm in a situation where, one day I'll have my opportunity, and until that day comes, then, I can just relax and enjoy the game and just go out and play and have fun.
What's been fun also is watching your growth off the court in commercials. Right guard, McDonald's. I mean, some of the most fun commercials to watch right now on television are the ones that you've been in.
Well, they are fun. I think that's something that's kind of kept me at ease about, the basketball situation, the contracts, having an opportunity to go out and do things away from the basketball court has definitely eased that a lot.
You become an NBC star, too. You're doing all these shows. Chicago Suns, I caught you in there. You did ER. I mean, you're all over the place.
Yeah. I got to say it was great. It's a great opportunity for me to try to prepare myself for something maybe I want to challenge after basketball.
You seem like you're at peace. Is that a correct statement?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I don't have any reason to be down or be disappointed about anything. I mean, the season is going fine, and we're winning, and I'm healthy, so there's no reason for me to be down. I've always tried to be at peace with myself.
You have one more ring to complete the set in your hand, right?
Yeah, that would be nice. I think this is a season that we all want to have the opportunity to go back and repeat what we did last season. And, as I said earlier, the most important thing for us is to stay healthy.
No doubt this is a growing experience. A lot of people come up to me and try to get me to start controversy about not getting the playing time because I guess they figure I'm good enough to be playing, on another team, maybe starting. But I like being here on this team, a championship caliber team, playing up under all-star caliber players and learning.
You've been watching the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Perfect Pitch located at 108th and Kedzie. Take your vehicles there for great repairs. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop.
Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero.
Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.